Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could be current. Oh, wow. This is wonderful. You got some great cards here. This could also be a situationship. For some of you, there could be a whole lot of chemistry, and you can literally read each other from your eyes, and no one's really speaking up. There's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. Nervous. Your person of interest is very, very nervous. Wow. Somebody here is deeply in love with someone else. This is a whole lot of love. So, my method of reading, for those of you who are new, is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I do have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Here we have first cards the strongest, sexuality, followed by love. Then we have power, embracing the shadow, sensuality, fear, crossroads, selfhood, and then we have relationship under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. Please note that some of you may feel that this is vice versa. Because of the intensity of these cards, especially the love card and the sensuality and the sexuality card, your feelings may be, in a way, it could be reversed. Some of you may also feel that in this connection, you are mirroring each other. You can be exchanging energy without even knowing it. All right. My dear Scorpio, I desire you greatly. Yes, there is lust, but this is passionate. I love everything about you. The contours of your body, your skin, your hair, everything about you. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to your body. And I fantasize about you a lot. I can't stop. And I do love you. This love is pure, it's true, unconditional. A sacred kind of love that's pure and clean. Everything about you makes me feel alive, renewed, fresh. I want to live again. In you, I have found that you have this ability of being so tempting. You don't even have to try to seduce, it just happens. Every time I think about you and every time I see you, I feel weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. You make me feel these feelings. It's so raw and it's so true. Sometimes I feel that you're a little dominating, but I like that. I like it when you're in charge. But I understand that things have become quite different between you and I. You saw a side of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, aggressive, and dark. I didn't want you to see this side of me. But what has happened has happened. And I feel that in this connection, it's difficult for me to move on because things are so awkward now. Things between you and I, they are quite awkward. The environment now is quite uncomfortable. I do feel that in this connection there is this sense of sensuality, where I feel that you are someone who is very tantalizing. Your charm, your beauty, your charisma, and your talents, they are amazing. You are amazing. You're so beautiful. You're so handsome. And I just want to be with you, wrapped in your arms, loved by you in so many ways. I do cherish the times that we've had, the fantasies that I've had. Everything seems so real. But everything about you and this feeling that I have, it is overwhelming and it's scary. I feel paranoid sometimes. I feel fear. A long time ago, I was someone that was very confident. But I am no longer confident. I've lost my confidence. There are insecurities now. There's a lack of self-esteem. I do feel that I'm not worthy. You deserve better. I feel unworthy and I feel worthless. I feel that you deserve someone who can give you everything. I'm at a crossroads right now. I know I need to make a choice. I need to make a decision and move fast. It's hard for me to do so. I see you now as somebody who has changed. This change didn't just happen on its own. It's because of what I have done. I'm not proud of what I've done. But I see now that you seem to be more independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need anybody. You don't need me. You never really needed anybody before, but now it's just very prominent. You're guarded. And I know why you are guarded. Things were beautiful. At some point in time, things changed. And I don't know how to start and restart, reignite this connection again. I don't know how to do that. Restarting this thing that we had. It's hard for me to do so now because between you and I, there's a whole lot of awkwardness. And the environment has become very uncomfortable. I find it very difficult. Overall, many moons, many nights have gone by when I've just stayed awake, lying in my bed thinking about you, hoping that someday we can meet again, and that I can talk to you, that I can be with you the way that you wanted me to be, the way that we're supposed to be. I see how you are with others, and I like what I see. I want to be a part of that. part of your life. But I find it difficult right now. There's a part of me that is extremely nervous. And I am quite afraid. I do love you. I am in love with you. But so much has happened. I don't know how to approach you. All right. Scorpio. It's so deep. My God. You have some of the best cards here. Sexuality, love, and sensuality. My goodness. This is a very strong connection. There's so much chemistry here. I mean, this is like fireworks. Not only in the bedroom, but anywhere else. A lot going on here. Unfortunately, things happen here where the situation now is very awkward. This person feels very awkward. And because of that awkwardness, they feel very nervous. And because of that nervousness, they don't really reach out to you. They see you. They know what they want. They know that they love you. They know that they have these feelings and emotions for you. But my goodness, it's all because of something that happened in the past where they have done something where you may feel, Scorpio, once bitten, twice as shy type of situation. So something's happened here where this person wants to restart something, but they can't because now you've moved on. That's what it looks like to them. Also, this card sometimes also for me indicates that you have the aura of somebody who is, in their opinion, somebody who is single and ready to mingle. You might not be like that, Scorpio, but this is how this person views you because you are so distant from them. You're not really exchanging conversation and words and stories like you used to. Things are different now. So because of this, they find it difficult to even reach out to you because now it's like they have to restart everything from scratch. They don't know who you are now. You've changed. That's how they think. That's how they view you. Okay. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So here I look into the reason why things may have been perfectly fine in the beginning, but then what happened? Why did the situation turn out to be so sour? Once upon a time it was sweet. We have here the Queen of Staffs and we have the Four of Coins. So this deck I read in the reverse, and this is for those of you who may have felt that there was a lack of closure in this connection. This person may have ghosted you. Your situation where this person may have just faded. And also the connection that you both had before may have been intense. It may have been quite close. However, over time you realize that this person now is just breadcrumbing you or they're hardly even communicating with you. It's once in a while. So this is for those of you that may have gone through that and this individual did not tell you why they did those things. Why did they behave like this? Here I read these in the reverse. We have here the Queen of Staffs. This talks about how this individual felt that there was a lack of power that they had. They were not as clever as they should have been. Here it talks about waiting too long to use one's forces, not showing the world their strengths and feeling powerless. Here there's a lack of support, a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of wit and wisdom, a lack of intelligence. The lack of power here, they were feeling powerless. They felt that, and very interesting, they actually felt intimidated by you. They felt intimidated by you. So there's something about you, Scorpio, where they felt that you were at this level and they were at this level. It's probably why you had the fear card as well, where I talked about this person feeling very unworthy of you. They felt like you deserve better. You can do better than me. However, there is just an amazing amount of love here. It's ridiculous. It's a lot. It's very rare to have those cards. Those are very promising cards. We have here the Four of Coins. This talks about being miserly with wealth, talents. Conversely, being overly generous, spendthrift, the need to conserve and protect resources. So one of the problems was that, and this might just resonate with a few of you, not all of you. This person didn't have enough money, enough stability to actually be with you and to support you. Some of you might not need support. That's perfectly fine. But from the other person's point of view, they want to be there for you. They want to take care of you, even if you don't want to be taken care of. That's what they feel. That's what they want to do. Here, the issue was they did not have enough of these resources because they have a bad habit of spending. We have money problems here. And it could be that you did not know about this, Scorpio. You did not know about this money situation. It may have seemed as if, in the beginning, like you can be dating somebody, you could be with somebody who has a lot of money when you meet. However, you're going out on dates, you're paying money for, restaurants and all that kind of stuff, movies, and you realize over time, oh wow, I spent all this money, I don't have anything in the bank anymore. It happens. People splurge, man. They go on like trips, lavish trips, right? Thousands and thousands of dollars. And then all of a sudden, you look and it's like, oh, I spent more than I could actually afford. Now I don't have any money left. Things like this happen, sometimes in front of us and sometimes behind the scenes. What happened here with this person is that they wanted to have money, but they have this type of behavior where they are unable to keep it in their hand. It just kind of flows like water, just goes. It's a habit. And the problem with this is that because they didn't have enough, they didn't feel worthy enough. They felt worthless. I cannot take care of my Scorpio. And therefore, they felt powerless. Money is power. Not everybody believes that. What kind of power is it, though? Materialistic. It's not spiritual, right? There's so many people. It's funny. You can have a lot of people. You can have somebody right at the top who is absolutely rich. Absolutely filthy rich. You get a witch, somebody do voodoo or black magic, that person's coming down. That's how powerful spirit is. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, money is power, but your spirit is more powerful. You have to have more power in your spirit so that nothing can ever get to you. We have a situation here with this person. It's sad. This person loves you from the bottom of their heart, and they feel like they can't afford giving you the life that you deserve. Whew. When that's the case, sometimes you think, you know what? I don't need the money. I just want your love. We'll make it through. That happens too. Cross-watcher. Think about it. I don't know what you're going through, but this is not good. Don't be in that mindset. Figure out why you are spending whatever you're spending. Save what you can. And it's not always about money. Here we have the Beginner's Tarot. Oh my gosh, this person is so... I'm getting the word ravish. Ravish. I'm seeing the word in my mind's eye. Wow, this person is so attracted to you. It's ridiculous. It's off the charts. This is the Beginner's Tarot, and here I look into any actions, any plans, any intentions that a person of interest may have towards you. in the coming future. Ooh, okay, a lot is coming out here. We have here the Ten of Wands. That totally makes sense. It does appear that this person was quite burdened by something, quite scared because they feel that somebody else is going to get you. Suitors, too many suitors. They don't like this. All right. Here we have the Ace of Wands. Your person of interest wants to have a second chance at passion. Lustful passion, but really passionate with love as well. It's crazy. It's amazing. That's what they want. But there is something going on in this person's life that has them completely overwhelmed and burdened by responsibilities, restraints, restrictions. They can no longer move forward because they are so bogged down with other problems and circumstances in their life. They don't have time for you. They don't have the time, energy, and effort for you because they are overwhelmed with other problems in their life. Do they want you? Yes, they do. Do they love you? Yes, they do. Do they have time for you? No, they don't. Not right now, at the very least. Here, they're trying to move forward, also have this thought of you in their mind, and it bothers them because they can't really do anything about it. We have the Five of Swords, which goes very well with the selfhood card that you had before, because this person wants to be victorious. Here we have ego-oriented competition. This individual wants to not have anybody else chase you. They don't like any of their suitors, okay? Those are an X. Nope. It's just me. That's what they want. Even though they can't be with you the way that you want them to, or even if they can't afford being with you, my God, they still feel that, nope, Scorpio is mine. Scorpio is mine. It's not normal, guys, but you know that's love, right? That's love. We have here how this individual feels that if there is competition, I am going to win the competition. I'm not going to let anybody come into Scorpio's life and win their heart. Here we have, it's a very playful kind of feeling, guys. It's not like a dominating kind of crazy, obsessive person type feeling. That's what I'm getting. They're just very intimidated. Remember, you also had the card, the fear card, right? So I do see that they have this sense of fear, this worry that they want to be with you, but it's difficult for them to do so. Here we have the World card. So some of you may have differences in your ethnic background, racial. It could be any type of background that you have. The both of you are quite different. That's one of the things that talks about in this card. But the other thing that I see is you guys are emotionally distant and you are physically at a distance. This person wants to close that gap. They no longer want to be far away from you physically, and emotionally they don't want to be far away from you. That is a complete intention. This person really has these intentions for you. Are they taking any action towards you right now? They may. There's a strong possibility here that they may. The reason why I'm saying it's a possibility is simply because you do have these kind of darker cards here where the Ten of Wands means, yes, they might reach out to you, but then they might get busy, you see. So I do see a start here. Somebody is going to, well, this individual, they are going to reach out to you. However, expect that afterwards there may be a little bit of silence. And they are jealous. They don't want anybody else to be in your life. And we have here how they want to close that gap. They want to be with you. Once again, we have coins. 10 of Pentacles, right? Wanting to settle down, like I had mentioned before. Wanting to settle down, having that home, having a beautiful person in your life, having a child, having someone who's like a grandparent that's taking care of the child, having a pet, and having money all around, right? This person really does have an issue with money. And money can buy you a lot of things. And this person's not looking for something too lavish. They're just looking to have a nice home, nice family. Everything is just happily ever after. There's no harm in this individual feeling like this because you already got the love card right in the beginning. That's like the best card in that entire deck, the first deck that I read. So your person of interest here is definitely wanting to settle down with you, but also giving you, being with you in a very comfortable kind of lifestyle where all of your needs are fulfilled on a materialistic level. Some of you might want that and some of you might not. Some of you might not even care about money. However, remember, this person thinks that that's the ideal way. That's how they're going to please you and satisfy you. Just let me know in the comments below. This was a very intense reading. I feel the energy and I also feel like the emotions coming through. And that's why it's not exactly what's written in here. But I usually don't do that. But I feel it's coming through a lot. This person loves you this much. And it almost like breaks them and, breaks them down on the inside that I can't be that person that Scorpio needs me to be. So it's up to you guys. How are you going to deal with that? But that's what your person of interest is feeling. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Ooh, you reconsider. Oh, many of you don't want to see this card a year from now. Some of you have said a while ago that I said this last year too, a year from now. Well, don't shoot the messenger. The thing is, this deck, Archangel Answer Cards, it only comes with the maximum of a year from now. It does not have like 3 years or 5 years from now. And it does happen. If this card comes up, if it came up last year and it comes up this year, that truly just simply means that that was the limit of what it could, go. I don't have anything beyond that. So please just understand that part because some people have complained about that. You said this last year. I've been waiting for 3 years. Well, my situation, my twin flame situation, 6 years. It's ridiculous. At this point, it's just like, what's the use? So, it happens, guys. For me, that shows up a lot. Eventually, some people wonder how you stop thinking or obsessing over your twin flame. Time. Time helps. And that's all that it is. But you have to remember not to waste that time because that time will slip by and it'll never come back. So use your time wisely. Here we have, you're ready. You're ready here emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You have gone through a lot, the angels here are saying, and you are ready because it's almost as if you've turned into somebody who is very strong and very bold. Before things were different, but now you were able to handle certain things that you could not handle before. They're also saying here, reconsider something that you were going to say or do, a decision that you were going to make. Reconsider it. Think about it twice. Here we also have a year from now, things are going to change. And at that point, it's important for you to start looking, not actively looking for a sign, but look for a sign because there's going to be something that's going to change in the coming future for you. The sign could be literally signs and synchronicities. It could be that this person maybe sent you a small message. Any type of sign that indicates that, okay, something's going to move forward now. Here we also have in the near future, there will be communication. That's really good. So communicate clearly. Somehow in this connection, there has been a little bit of a misunderstanding. Somebody here feels as if they have been misunderstood. There was a lack of closure and there were words that were not spoken that should have been spoken. Okay? Reconsider what you're going to be saying as well. Here we also have, when you do communicate, don't write paragraphs and paragraphs. People get lost in the details. They don't even know what you wrote. They don't even remember the point. What was the point of all that? So just keep it short and brief. 3 to 4 points maximum. Maximum, if really you need to, just 5 points. And I mean point form. A sentence, right? Not a very long sentence. The only reason I say that is because a lot of people, when they're dealing with renewing something or coming back into one's life, no, they don't want to get bogged down with the details that happened in the past. But there are certain facts and things that you need to discuss in order to move forward. And if your person of interest can't do that, then you're going to have to think twice, reconsider, do I want to be with this person, right? Here we also have don't stop. Don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing, because the more positive you are, the more positive energy you're going to attract, and those types of positive people in your life. The overall arching theme here we have is yes with an exclamation mark. There is going to be a better balance. Hot and cold, the moon, the sun, everything that is the opposite, opposites attract. Everything that was the opposite is no longer going to feel like the opposite. There's going to be a much better balance going forward in the future. Now, for some of you, it could be a year from now, literally 12 months. Some of you could be 6, 7 months, right? Hopefully it's sooner. However, remember that by rushing things, your person of interest might not be able to be that individual that you want them to be as soon as you want them to be. Okay? So it's going to take them time to change. And at that point in time, it might just take a year for this person. So it's a matter of patience, but I don't want to tell you to be waiting that entire time. It's better that you take that energy and utilize it somewhere else in the meantime, right? And if this person comes back into your life, then they come back and then you communicate with them. But don't stop that positive vibe. Keep that going. Scorpio, that is your message. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments, guys. I try to like it. I do try to respond, but with the grace of God now, there's so many of you. And it does kind of become overwhelming when there's so many comments. But I do like reading them because I do use that information to sometimes see what scenarios are existing in your guys' life. What are you guys going through? And I use that information to create my other videos on my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio. That's my other YouTube channel for those of you who are new. And on that, I have spiritual connection related videos, videos that are related to relationships and advice, and also one that was regarding negative energies, what and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove. So I do appreciate when you guys do write in the comments, because I use that information, and it's interesting how so many people go through the same situation, and it doesn't matter what country you're from. That's the weirdest part. I find that that's love, right? That's love. That's the way relationships are. It does not matter where you're from. And I've seen these repetitive patterns. And so that's why I've also created some of those relationship-related videos that are more about advice. And I tell you certain things that typically a person would not, because I have the ability of seeing what that person's truly feeling on the inside. So you have the upper hand on that one. All right, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.